All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Set, 19, 56, check, 56. 3 bucks.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff them in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on third down. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Here's Watson. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They run. It's Johnson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. The tackle goes to Harrison Smith.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And a give this time to the tailback. And a loose football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down. A first down throw for Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, alert!
They go play action. Mayfield. Going to throw right side here. Complete. The Bronco first down there. 12 yards on the play.
Let's go! 180!
The first carry now. This is Matthews. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Second and 5 now. Mayfield flushed out right. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
He's checking. Switch. Hey, away 33.
They run it. It's Matthews. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Second down and goal. Mayfield. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton with touchdown number 12 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point from McManus is good, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Will Fuller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, Mayfield. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. These two teams all tied after 1. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Hey, wahoo! Hurry! Point it right.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield escaping the pressure right. He's got the hook up here on the comebacker. Complete. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Check 13.
Running from the gun with Matthews. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now,
and they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. J.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Rush in. Check 31.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And he's got Peak. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On the run, it's Matthews. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. A gain of 3, second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Check. Bang, 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 bang. Point it right. Hey, box truck.
Mayfield looks to throw. Steps away to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Baker Mayfield with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. A running play on 1st down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
43 is the mic, 43. Check, 43. Baby, that's baby shot. Mike's 43.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson, he's letting this one go for Fuller. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield, dancing to his left. And Matthews makes the grab. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Flush to his right, and now he's going to use his legs. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Alert!
Draw play. Here's Matthews. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Buying time to his left. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cannon. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line.
Hey, we're 33. Pistol. Hurry.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. He gets it here to Peak. 23 yards, the final tally.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Point it right. Come the ball
On second and goal, Mayfield forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. From the 3 now, here they come on third and goal. They'll run with Matthews, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half, and the Broncos push further out in front.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Mayfield from the gun on third down. Being chased out left. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. Mayfield rolling to his left. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Mayfield eluding the pressure right. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 33 yards that time. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Mayfield. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Hey, Steve 6.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield flushed out right. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Broncos push further out in front. McManus's point after is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10, kind of a starter or an opener.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Wide, get wide! Kill! Hurry!
Following the interception, Mayfield nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Dancing to his left. And got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cannon. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A pickup of 27. And they pick up the first down in the process. Mayfield now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. 4 yards on the dump off at second down.
180! Run. Under 10. Point it right. Bud! Hurry! Mike 55! Real.
From the 38, Mayfield. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away, now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Watson. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
We're set. Check, 43. Let's go, defense.
Watson on first down. On the catch, it's Duke Johnson. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Back to throw, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 32-yard line.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. In fact, he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right, with this deficit, this stage of the game. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. Johnson was the intended receiver.
180. Here we go. Pistol. Let's go. That's a what?
They start the drive with Matthews. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
King.
They run. Matthews. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
From the 35 on second down, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5...
Well, the pressure gets to him again. J.J. Watt, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Well, they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's brought down. 15 yards there for number 15. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in here.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Sharon Peak, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Mike 55, Mike 55. I got one.
This is Matthews. On the tackle there, Natrell Jamerson out of Wisconsin.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down.
Are you
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you said baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for Denver, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll be able to enjoy